Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for a new DC Comics miniseries, Black Canary, Best of the Best, #1. This is it. This is the fight of the millennium, the fight that you have been waiting for. Let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book. This is written by Tom King with art by Ryan Sook, Dave Stewart on colors, letters by Clayton Cowles. And here we go, the deadliest match. The match of the millennium is Black Canary versus Lady Shiva to determine who is the single greatest hand-to-hand fighter in the universe, who will walk away with the title. Find out as writer Tom King and Ryan Sook go 6 rounds to see if our hero has what it takes to be the best of the best. I love this book, and it was so unexpected too. I feel like this one really kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, I usually try to keep up with Tom King's upcoming stuff, but this one really surprised me. I, for some reason, thought it was one of the uncovered books that they just kind of do a collection of some of the best stories from Black Canary, but that's not what this was at all. This was a really fun book that it is thinly disguised as just this action book where we're gonna see Lady Shiva and Black Canary just beat the crap out of each other for 6 issues. But underneath is where we really get to the true heart of the story, and the motivation here as to why is Black Canary doing this fight. That's really at the crux of it all. And of course, Tom King weaves a little bit of the mystery and a little bit of like fun and goofiness on it. There's a few scenes that I'm like, oh my god, this is the most ridiculous thing. Like, because it is a spectacle. It is built as this gigantic pay-per-view fight spectacle that, you know, if it was real life, it would be probably streaming on Netflix or something on Prime. Like the fight that just happened with Tyson and the Paul guy. Like, yeah, I thought that was a really fun premise already. But then when you get to the underneath of it all, like, what is the driving force behind Diana's decision? And then also there's a couple of twists and turns there towards the end of the issue. So I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. This feels to me, usually when I pick up a new Tom King book, I either immediately think this will be better collected, so I'll just wait. Like the Penguin that just finished, that's one of the ones that I'm about to go ahead and catch up on, because I felt like that was going to be more fun reading altogether. Or there's books that from Tom King that I know that are going to be really fun episodically. So like The Human Target, I love The Human Target. Felt to me like a TV show that I would come back to every month and catch the new episode. I feel like this is going to be very similar. It has a lot of like the tropes of a movie fight, like Rocky 4, which is my favorite Rocky. Maybe not a lot of people's, but to me, like, it feels like Diana, the underdog, versus Lady Shiva, who's got like everything behind her, everything going on to win this fight. Now let's talk about Ryan Sook. Now, I really think that Sook's art shines when it comes to all the fighting, all the action poses, even the character designs, the way that he understands how physically these things are supposed to be happening. Obviously, things are exaggerated a little bit because this is a comic book. I think where some of the disconnect happens a little bit for me is during some of the quieter moments, some of the facial expressions, but that's very, very small part of it. Like, it's something that I have to mention because I want to make sure that you go into this review knowing exactly how I felt. But overall, I really, really enjoyed it. I think it works really great. There's so many details. Yeah, I'm very excited to see where this goes from here. Really excited to follow along because there's so much, like, really built out like this gigantic spectacle. But I feel like the real story is what we're about to get into in the next few issues. But yeah, what a way to promote a book, what a way to sell it. Sort of timely, like I said, we just had that big fight on Netflix that, you know, whatever. It feels like that's kind of what's happening here at the on the face of it all, but there's also a lot more. So if you read this book, let me know, what did you think about this? Man, I want to go back and read more Lady Shiva stuff. She's so cool. Luckily, she showed up in the Batgirl #1, so we'll definitely have more of that. So If you read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments as always. Thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here on the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.